I'm the greatest of all time. Nobody better than me. Nobody better than me. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. None of y'all better than me. Nobody's better than me. Nobody ever will be better than me. The best on this goddamn microphone. I'm the best. Ain't nobody better than me. He's a fool. He's a fool if you ever thought you got anywhere close to being as great as I am. You're a fool. You're a fool if you ever thought that. Best. Welcome to the revival of the Xtendo podcast. We've took about, February, March, April, May, June, July. We took a couple of months off, but 6 months off. No big deal. August, 7 months off. No big deal. I had to get myself in order. I had to move some things around. I picked up a second job. I'm not bragging about it. I just did. So a lot of my scheduling has gotten realigned. But now we're going to find a way to bring the Xtendo podcast back. And not only that, we've found a way to bring 2 other podcasts to the schedule as well. Very, very, very excited. Even though I'm working the 2 jobs, that's helping me, pay for the bills and things of that such. Let's not get it twisted. The real job and the real work is social media. That's the new streets right there. That's the new streets. There's nothing more important than having a social media career, even though certain things might be against you. But at the end of the day, those things don't apply to me because I'm great. Nothing can stop you when you're great. Nothing can stop you when you're great. But yes, the podcast needs to come back because with the Xtendo podcast, it was more of an exposure to PlayStation, was more of an exposure to the gaming media. It was an exposure of all the gaming platforms, to be honest with you. Here at the Xtendo podcast, we didn't believe in fanboyism. We didn't believe in idol worshiping. We didn't believe in any of those things. We were only here to bring the facts and the truth. And at that time, in a certain moment in time, you might have didn't see it. You might have didn't see it. But as time prevails, as time goes on, you're starting to see everything that I said within the Xtendo podcast has become true. Everything that I've said has become true. I haven't missed a beat, because if I did miss a beat, if I did say anything that was wrong, trust me on this. Trust me on this. You would let me know. You would let me know. You would never let it down. There was one time and one time only I was wrong on this channel. And I don't even technically consider that to be wrong. I just considered it, I was promoting the channel. And there was a game called Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi for the PlayStation 3 that came out 12 years ago. 12 years ago, I said Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi was going to be the greatest Dragon Ball Z video game of all time. I'm saying that and nothing more than just entertainment value. I still get messages till this day about Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. That was the last time I've ever been wrong. 12 to 13 years ago. So trust me, if I was wrong, you would let me know. Now, we've already did that. We've already exposed what needs to be exposed, and we will continue to keep exposing what needs to be exposed on this podcast. The gaming media was a joke. Don't like them. Never will like them. There was a time that I believed that they were trustworthy, but now that I think about it, they never were. Zombie 70 believes in kicking a man while he's down, and thus believe that's the reason why we're here. Bow! Oh, man, I love kicking a man while he's down. I do. Man, back off, man. Back off, man. It's over, man. Leave him alone, man. Boom! You ever see those little street fights and stuff like that? I don't want to get taught too violent, you know. The algorithm start picking those things up, and you see a guy on the ground, the fight's over, and the guy comes back and with a swift kick to the back of the neck. Boom! That's me. That's Zombie 70. So yes, with the revival of Xtendo podcast, is basically nothing more than some people like to say, man, I don't like to say I told you so, man. I don't like to say I told you. No. Zombie 70 believes in saying, I told you so. Yes, I do. Speaking of I told you so, look right here. Mighty Keith. I have no idea who Mighty Keith is. I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is. You guys are in the realm of idol worshiping and things of that such. I know for a fact he knows who I am. Everybody knows who I am. And even if you don't know who I am, you stolen from me. You stolen from me. I watch thousands upon millions of channels and I go, hey, I did that. I did that. That's me. And that person probably didn't even know he got that from me. But trust me, he got that from somebody that stemmed from me. For real. I'd be watching stuff and I'd be like, yo, that's me right there. Look at this mother sucker right here. Look at this mother sucker right here, man. Mighty Keep, I have no idea who this guy is. He popped across my timeline and I just thought it was hilarious when I saw this tweet. I saw that he had a white check mark. And I have absolutely no beef or anything with this guy whatsoever. But I just want to bring up what's going on right now. He has a white check mark, so I decided, okay, this guy is on bounds. If it was just a regular person, I wouldn't do that. And I'm not trying to start beef with anybody, Mighty Keith or anything like that. I noticed Mighty Keith has in his profile, what does he have here? An American flag. And what is that? Some type of Nigerian flag? What is that? The flag of Guyana. A Guyana flag. Oh, man. So squash banana, PlayStation is like the home of JRPGs, though. Oh, now you're probably thinking, what is this? What are you talking about, Toby? We're going to get there. But I just want to highlight this because I remember I was the one. I was the guy. I let everybody know. Didn't I? I let everybody know. I said, what you're seeing on PlayStation right now is not PlayStation. Some people took it the wrong way. I don't know why. I'm a fan just like you. I was fighting to preserve what is PlayStation. That's what I was doing. A lot of people took it the wrong way, and I don't know why. When you claim you love PlayStation, prove it. Now, why did he say this? Let's see if I can get to the conversation here. Is there a way I can get to this conversation? Hold on, guys. Okay, yes, I can. Let's go back. I'm telling you, bro. I was the guy. I was the guy to let you guys, the PlayStation guys, know. I said, guys, this is not what you want to do. I'm talking about for years. I've been telling the PlayStation guys, this is not what you want to do. You, first of all, you don't want to start a battle with Zombie 70. You don't want to do that. I'm the coldest, sickest mother sucker out here, man. I can end your council within seconds. Within seconds. I can end them all within seconds. The Microsoft guys tried to pull up when I was coming after the DRM, and I wasn't coming after Microsoft and Phil Spencer on an aspects of fanboyism and things of that such. No. I was only fighting to protect and preserve what is gaming. At the time, you're not going to be able to see what I'm seeing because maybe you were growing in a house with a mother, and when your teacher is a mother, or the person you look up to is your mother, respectfully. And I look up to my mother too, but I was lucky to have both. But when you don't have both, and the only person in your house is giving you guidance, knowledge and wisdom and understanding, you're not going to have sight beyond sight. I'm sorry. That is a man's intuition. That's what they call the man's intuition. On a daily basis, certain random things just hit me. Boom! Hit me right in the side of the cranium lobe. The cranium lobe. It just hits me. Okay, everybody stop drinking water. Stop drinking the water. Stop it. Put down that glass right now. And people, I'm in a restaurant and people think I'm crazy. What are you talking about, man? Put down the water, you know? And then people at the time don't understand. They get to drinking the water. They get, well, I'm not listening to you. Screw that, man. This water is great. As women do. As long as it sparkles and shines, it's great. Everything that shines ain't always gonna be gold. 10 to 20 months later, all of a sudden the water was contaminated 10 to 20 months ago. Yeah. When we were back in the days, back when we were living on the land, we were the ancient peoples, the ancient Inuits, the Aborigines. We were the cavemens. We would have the man that was leading. The man would go out and hunt. And the man's intuition would let him know, okay, this way, the food's this way. Okay, this way, that way, this, get down, move up, let's go, backwards, boom, right? We've lost that due to 50 to 60 years of programming. We have, not me. Mine is just as sharp as ever. My intuition. And when I say things, trust me, when I say things, you have to listen. You have to get out of your beta male. You have to get out of that mother-raised mentality. You have to listen to every single thing that I'm saying. Trust me. And when I was coming up to the Microsoft guys, I said, Microsoft guys, listen, this isn't a beef with you personally. This isn't a beef with your fanboyism. This isn't a beef with your idol worshiping. It isn't. I'm telling you, we have to stand up and stand out above the crowd. Shout out loud if we have to. DRM is not the way to go. We have to preserve gaming, and the Microsoft fanboys decided to go another way. They decided to team up against Zombie 70, huh? They decided to attack old Zombie 70, huh? Some people think that this is hate teaching, huh? This isn't hate teaching. This is love teaching. So I said, okay, then delay Starfield. Bow! Okay, you know what? Shut down the Microsoft servers. Nobody can get access to the Xbox. Boom! Don't mess with me. I was exposing the DRM before the DRM even was highlighted. That shows you how magical I am. I did a video talking about I'm not supporting Game Pass, and it had nothing to do with Game Pass per se, but it had everything to do with the idea of Game Pass. That concludes Nintendo to Switch Online. That concludes that whatever the hell that PlayStation tier thing is. It included everything as a whole because I wanted to preserve gaming and I wanted to protect you. I wanted to protect you. You wanted to protect a corporation that's ran by Bill Gates. You will always lose. You will always lose if you choose the corporations over the people. You will always lose if you choose the corporation over the people. You will always lose if you choose the corporations over the people, over the Most High. Now, my only wish is that before we move on, hold on real quick. Are we even live? We are live. We got people in the chat. What's going? I thought it'd been too early. I thought you guys would have been napping, sleeping. Yo, Aminator, anonymous. I always get your name wrong. Good to see you, Nominator Rank. Finally, manages to catch a live stream again. Hope all is good with Zelby. Thanks, man. Everything is great, man. Everything is great. Everything is great. My boy, Harua. Xbox still has DRM on Steam. Companies can pull games from your digital library, and you can't even re-download it. Yeah, we know these things, but some people choose to look the other way. And you can't do that because you're hurting everybody as a conglomerate. You're hurting all gamers. Once you allow them to have that much power, you don't want your idol worshiping and your fanboyism to be so strong that you're willing to just throw away all of your power into these corporations, because I'm telling you, the corporations are going to destroy you. Yes, they're coming out and they're smiling now. I'm telling you, they're just fattening you up so that they can slaughter you. That's it. That's all they're doing. They're going to come out and say, we're fighting for women. We're fighting for trans people. We're fighting for Black women. Yeah, they're going to say, we're fighting for the LGBT community. Yeah, we're fighting. I'm telling you, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all bullcrap. They're the ones that are more racist than the people. They are. We're going to get into it. They're spreading lies within these gaming companies. 100% pure, 100% lies. And the gaming media is taking it and regurgitating said lies. They're all lying to you. I just saw Young Ripper, a YouTuber, for those who don't know. He came out with his own comic book. That has, he claims that there's no SJWs, there's no political agendas, there's no nothing like that. They're getting back down to the comics. And I'm seeing Caucasian guys. This guy's got over $3 million in donations. I'm seeing Caucasian guys of all races and whatever creeds and everything. This is a Black man supporting him on his journey to creations. This is a Black man. I'm seeing Caucasian people run out and support this Black man. I want to curse right now, but I won't. What the hell has Disney done for Black men? What the hell has Marvel done for Black men? Did you not just see the new Wakanda trailer? Did you not see what they did to the Blade series? Did you not see Black Panther 1? These people are more racist than we are. And yet they want to push it on us. The gaming media. Give me some Black characters. Especially over there at Sony. Give me a Black man character. These corporations are more racist than we are. hold on. We need Nintendo to, but I don't like to get into the whole we needs with Nintendo because number one, I'm pretty sure you're a good person, but you got to make sure you run your stuff better than Nintendo before we start pointing the finger at what Nintendo needs to do. This is what I was trying to warn people about when it pertains to Nintendo Switch. Everybody, and I mean everybody, was against the Nintendo Switch. Everybody, and I mean everybody, was against Nintendo Switch, including me. It had nothing to do with fanboyism at all. And I was the only one that came out and said, Nintendo don't need to do nothing you're saying. All they got to do is show up and they're going to dominate the competition. And guess what? I was right. I had to find that clip. I got to find that clip. It was on a podcast. I know you guys saw it, but I had to find that clip. I had to document it. I had to let people know, just in case if they don't know. Disney made a black Captain American, though. With the same guy that did that mini series where there was he was having some type of virtual sex with another man, Anthony Mackie. Oh, wait until you see the black Captain America, though. Wait until you see it. Oh yeah. We gave you a black guy. What are you complaining about? We gave your game an 8. What are you complaining about? Oh, wait until you see. Wait until you see. Wait until you see. Wait until you see what happens with the black Captain America. Oh, boy. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. Oh, it might be fire. Stop it. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early to be trolling, guys. It's too early. It's too early. Come on. Come on, guys. It's too early. It's too early. The Anthony Mackie Captain America movie is going to be fire. Yo, it's too early. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. I'm going to let that slide. I'm going to let that pass. You're just waking up. You're getting the sugar daddy out of your ear. You're wiping the crust off of your eyes. I'm going to let that slide. Get this man out of here. My only wish is that this Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is so good, coming from young Keith or whatever this African brother is. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is so good. My only wish is that the series was not hindered by Nintendo. Oh, we're going to get into this on the JRPG podcast. But it's like the gaming media. Well, I guess we'll get to it here. We'll get to it here. The gaming media has a lot of power. They do. And especially have the power over the minds of the weak. I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles, and however I feel about Xenoblade Chronicles is however I feel, but I'm objective, and I'm completely objective through and through, and I'm trying to figure out, where are these bad graphics? The game looks phenomenal. As a matter of fact, I'm upset that the gaming media isn't marveling over the graphics on a handheld console hybrid. That's the thing that I'm shocked, is that we're not marveling over this. We're marveling over the Steam Deck in 40 frames per second. But when it comes to Nintendo exclusives, if this was a PlayStation Vita exclusive, The gaming media would be salivating. They would be salivating over this game. The Nintendo Switch is not a mini PC. It is a traditional console. So yes, you got the RNA chips, the dRNA chips, and you got this chip and you got that chip. So yes, you can get, I guess, what they call is great graphics. I don't think Final Fantasy VII is a graphically outstanding game, especially because the game is so limited. Final Fantasy VII Remake. But this is a huge span, open world. I'm in combat with 7 people. The 7 people are transforming into, I don't want to get too deep into spoilers. We already know because Nintendo was able to show us anyway. But people are transforming into mech demon things, and the combat hasn't slowed down an inch. The gaming media should be marveling over this type of stuff. For real. Except for finding ways to criticize this. This is a technical leap. I'm playing this on handheld mode, and I'm in shock. This is a dramatic jump. Now, they're trying to compare the Nintendo Switch graphics to a mini PC, but we should be comparing it to the last handheld console. And it's leaps and bounds over the Vita and the Nintendo 3DS. The gaming media, I tell you, they are the worst. They destroy everything. They destroy video games. Why do you think the Western gaming is dead? Why do you think Western gaming is dead? It's because of the gaming media. Why do you think the Japanese games had died in that small span that they died off on? Because they were listening to these idiots. Monolith, please, and I'm begging you, please do not listen to these people when it pertains to Xenoblade Chronicles and the graphics and all this other stuff. Don't listen to them, please. Because what you're going to do is you're going to make Xenoblade Chronicles a hallway simulator where we're just going to be walking straight down the hallways, and I don't want that. You got a huge, open, expansive, open world. All the games would look like that on the PlayStation and the Xbox. If they did that, that's the reason why we don't have these huge, expansive, open worlds. Corridor simulators, because it's nothing more than smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. $20 billion monsters on screen. All types of gameplay mechanics. You look at these PlayStation, Horizon Forbidden West, and open world, buildings are loading in. They can't do it. But the gaming media has a blind eye to that. My only wish is that the series was not hindered by Nintendo consoles. Could you imagine what these games would ascend to if they were on every platform with the PS5 level performance? Am I living in a bizarro world? What performance? What graphics? What the hell are you people talking about? This is IGN right here. This is IGN because there's no way a person on this God's green earth can be this ignorant. Yeah, I could imagine. I've been imagining with PlayStation since the PlayStation 3 era for them to make JRPGs. I've been imagining since the PlayStation 3 era for them to make to make JRPGs. I'm not sure how anyone could get butthurt over this statement. What are you talking about? You just said that the games are being hindered on Nintendo consoles, and you're wondering why people are getting hurt. This is the thing that I don't understand about these people, especially people within the gaming media, especially with people that were given these check marks. I don't care how popular I would get. I would never get a check mark. I don't want to be part of your inclusion. F the plantation, build your own nation. Look at me, I have a check mark, not knowing that that check mark is a target. It's a target. It's the perfect way to cancel you. Yeah, man. Oh, man, I just don't understand, man. Oh, man, this Roe versus Wade, man, this is crazy, bro. Uh, this is you, right? No, no, that's not me. That's somebody pretending to me. Why is there a check mark next to your name? That is you. You guys are so quick to try to be part of something that you have no idea what you're being a part of. This is the thing that shocks me about the gaming media and people with these check marks that make these outlandish statements and then try to turn it on us. But I do see some objectivity. Oh God, you don't know what being objective is. Putting that's not PlayStation anymore. But PlayStation is the home of JRPGs. No, it's not. It hasn't been that way in over 20 years. I've been complaining on my channel for over 10 years that we need more JRPGs. The PlayStation needs to be 100% focused on JRPGs. Nintendo said, well, if Sony's not going to do it, we'll do it. Sony even came out and said, no, 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 no to all the JRPGs. They've gotten rid of Japan studios. They haven't made a JRPG in since Legend of Dragoon. That was back in 98, 99. Now the PlayStation fans know what JRPGs are all of a sudden. After each and every single one of those, whatever the hell those were, failed, they're giving you remasters the games you didn't even ask for. People are calling it a cash grab, and I don't know why, but they would say something so stupid. The Last of Us 2 is not a cash grab. Excuse me. The Last of Us Remake Part 1 is not a cash grab. You gotta sell to be a cash grab. What's wrong with you people? Man, The Last of Us Part 1 is a cash grab, man. The frick is this? Hold on, Jinx. Hold on. It's early in the morning. Early in the morning, I'm getting phone calls. Sony fans begging for Nintendo games. Hate to see it. Yo, when I was fighting for JRPGs, man, they all said, man, who cares, man? This is not the 90s anymore, man. We got to move on, man. We got to evolve. Man, it's not the 90s anymore, man. It's not the 90s anymore. It's not the 90s anymore, man. It's not the 90s anymore, man. But I thought JRPGs were home to PlayStation. I thought JRPGs were home to PlayStation. It's gotten so bad over there at PlayStation, they're begging for Nintendo exclusives. It's gotten so bad over there at PlayStation that they're begging for Nintendo exclusives. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Xtendo Podcast, the revival, episode 50. Let's get into my notes. What a joke. What a joke. What a joke. I got to go to work very soon, so we got to go through these notes quickly. But there's a lot we got to talk here. Please don't look at my notes. These are notes for other shows. Please don't look at my notes. These are notes for other shows. Please don't look at my notes. These are notes for other shows. Responded to a post from an official Xbox Twitter account. Xbox Phil Spencer said he's looking forward to the PS5 exclusive and another show of love for the other side of the console war. Now, I know if I say anything about precious Phil Spencer, it's going to be taken the wrong way. But the more you guys choose him over me, and that's fine. But the more you guys choose him over me, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, I'm going to have the biggest and the loudest laugh. I'm going to live in your minds for the rest of your life. You're going to hate me for the rest of your life. Just the sound of my voice, just the mention of my name is going to send shivers down your spine because you are going to hate me so much. Not because I'm a troll, which you will, those are the terms you will use, but I've never seen anybody that has been so infuriated with a troll before. I've never seen people so infuriated with a troll before because I'm not trolling. I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you now, Phil Spencer has to go. I am tired of this whole kumbaya, Michelle Obama, when they aim low, we aim high, bull crap. It's corny, it's played out. It's corny and it's played out. It was cute when the Xbox Series X first came out, but now we don't have any games over there. All of our games are being delayed on the Xbox to God knows when. And he's sitting here and he's cheering on God of War DLC. This is getting pathetic. Get this man out of here. He needs to go. He is causing nothing more than hindrances than he is achievements for the Xbox side. You guys look pathetic cheering this guy on. You look bad. You look sad. It is sad when I'm scrolling past these pro Xbox Twitter accounts. The things that I'm seeing come from these guys are sad. You should be playing games right now. You should be getting prepared for a game this holiday season. The Xbox Game Pass is a joke. The games that they're offering you are a joke. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm gaming, and they're playing some type of stick simulator. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We're gaming over here, and they're playing a clean the house or some type of power wash simulator. Xenoblade Chronicles, trash. Power wash simulator, underrated. I never get phone calls from anybody. Everybody wants to call during the show. What the hell is there to look forward to in God of War? This guy's trolling. This guy's a fool. You should be making games, bro. I'm really tired of hearing about, man, at the end of the day, Phil Spencer's one of us. He's a gamer. This ain't no gamer. What is there to look forward to with God of War DLC? That's $70. He has to go. He has to go. And we need to get this guy back. Get Phil Spencer the hell out of here. Get him out of here. He needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to go. Get this guy back. Who is it? Who's this guy? Peter Moore? Was quickly my gaming know-it-alls. My gaming know-it-alls. You don't know jack about video games, but you'll know this. Was Peter Moore the original creator of the Xbox and the Xbox 360? Quickly, chat room, please help me. Chat room. Phil Spencer is part of the gaming reset. Very good. Very good. Guys, I need your help. Was Peter Moore the original mind and brain behind the Xbox and the Xbox 360? Steels, what's up, brother? Guys, I need your help. Come on now. I know there's a delay. If you don't know, just say you don't know, so we don't have to wait here too long. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep it going. I gotta go to work. This art of war, it's an art of war tactic, man. It's a strategic tactic, man. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is a tool to make you look bad so that we can censor you. It's not an art of war on Sony. It's an art of war on you. Because if any of you Xbox guys say anything bad about God of War and how it's a scam and DLC, and you're going to expose it, the game's going to be buggy, it's going to be laggy, it's going to be loading textures, it's going to be all this bull crap. But guess what? At the end of the day, the gaming media is going to use that to say, well, if Phil Spencer can congratulate and reward God of War, why can't you do it? You guys are so toxic. You're so evil. And guess what? They're going to make it seem like the Xbox guys are more toxic than the PlayStation guys. It's nothing more than art of war against you and your own idol worshiping and your own fanboyisms. This has nothing to do with Sony. Phil Spencer is running a campaign against gamers. Wake up! Thank you, Mario. Peter Moore was the Xbox 360, was the Xbox 360 he originally was with the Dreamcast. Thank you so much, Mario. Peter Moore on the importance of console wars and its role in driving the industry forward.
It's like proud. I think console wars are they have their issues, right? But like I've said before on this podcast, it's like people just like rivalry, and so it adds some like entertainment to the conversation. You know, even if you can get both, it's kind of like an ideological battle, and people are just attracted to that. That's why our sports and our everything is set up the way that it is.
Yeah, I mean, we built and we encourage the console wars, not to create division, but to challenge each other. And when I say each other, I mean Microsoft versus Sony. If Microsoft hadn't stuck the course after the Xbox, after the Red Rings of Death, gaming would be a poorer place for it. You really wouldn't have the competition you have today. Two big behemoths like Microsoft and Sony investing billions of dollars each is good for gaming. It's as simple as that. They have to be great Otherwise, the gamer's going to go to the other guy. And so it's great for the industry. It's great for gamers. And I'm delighted to see Nintendo with the Switch as well, giving, a slightly different experience, obviously, but also as a player in there. So the industry's never been healthier.
We need this guy back. Now, he's not going to come out here and encourage the council war when it pertains to us. They completely ignored us, even though I feel like we are the most important. I don't have a problem with the council war whatsoever. You guys have never seen me complain and say and wag my finger. You guys, I would like a council war where it's when we're actually playing games. You know what I'm saying? That's the council war I would like to see. But I can't necessarily blame you because Microsoft and Sony haven't offered you games you actually want to play. We're getting sequels to games that have been dead years ago. We're getting garbage upon garbage. So I can understand why nobody is playing games on the PlayStation and the Xbox. I can understand that, but I would prefer a console war where it's a real console war where we're going game for game for game for game. Why? Because I win. I win when we're getting games that we actually want to play. You guys never see me on Twitter. If I'm on Twitter, I'm posting gaming gameplay. I'm retweeting. I'm going to look at hot Japanese babes. But majority of my time is working and gaming. That's all you guys see me doing. Studying up on my gaming knowledge, so going back and playing games from the past, going back and playing on that original CRT television where gaming was at its peak, gaming graphics. Oh, the CRT is just enhancing the colors. I feel bad for you guys that were tricked by the corporations. They're going out and buying those $500 4K television visual. Oh, you guys are jokes. But yes, he's right. The console war is very important between PlayStation and Xbox. And Phil Spencer's trying to take that away. I don't want to see Phil Spencer out here congratulating garbage. God of War Ragnarok is garbage. And you're wrong, Zobi. How am I wrong when I've been right about everything? How am I wrong when I've been right about everything? How am I wrong when you don't even buy it? You didn't buy Horizon. You didn't buy The Last of Us 2. You're not going to buy The Last of Us Part 1 remake. How am I wrong? You're playing Xenoblade Chronicles, talking about how phenomenal that is, and you wish it was on the PlayStation. You're playing Nintendo games. How am I wrong? We need this guy back. We need him back. We need him back. Phil Spencer needs to go. Phil Spencer needs to go. I'm going to run a campaign. My next Xtendo podcast, Phil Spencer needs to go. And this has nothing. I'm not coming after my personal Xbox guys. They tend to take it personal when I'm coming after Phil Spencer. I don't know why. That's a little homoerotic for me. It's a little uncomfortable when things start getting homoerotic. Not that I have anything against people who are homoerotic. It's just I'm not homoerotic. So it makes me feel uncomfortable. What you doing standing up for a big swole head man for? That is offering you nothing. I'm offering more for you with Phil Spencer because this is what you want. You want the console war. You don't want the games that he's offering you. You want what I'm offering you. And you're mad at me. Phil Spencer has to go. Phil Spencer has to go. Phil Spencer has to go. I'm sorry. This is a joke. This is a joke. Man, I'm really looking forward to, you know what I'm looking forward to? Starfield. Where's that at? I just bought your $500 console that is sitting over there collecting dust. I got to sit here and people are getting mad at me and getting angry at me for telling the gosh darn truth. Because you don't want to supply games. Now I'm the bad guy. You're trying to take away the rights and privileges away from gamers all over the world. You were the first ones, Microsoft, to cut off Russia. In hindsight, 2020, Zombie70 was right about that also. You've all been scammed. You guys are all nothing more than pawns in their little agendas. And I was the only one who was brave enough to stand up and say that I was wrong. Y'all got to sit with that. The Most High is going to put that on you. You're going to have to sit with that. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, you knew because you were idol worshiping. That's on you now. Sit with that. It's not on me. Please bring this guy back, man. Things were really popping and bumping when this guy was there, man. For real, when he was there, things were moving and grooving on the Xbox, man. I just did a poll the other day. What was your favorite Xbox console? Everybody went to the Xbox 360, as they should. Phil Spencer had nothing, and I mean nothing to do with that. Everything that you're seeing with Xbox now, all failures. All failures. But guess what? I'm the bad guy, right? I'm the bad guy. Huh? That's okay. I'm the bad guy. Yeah. Don't look at my notes. Don't look at my notes. This is for Xtendo. This is for the Dragon Ball Z podcast. Don't look at my notes. Xbox encouraged console wars during the Xbox. The actor says, okay, yes. This guy's great. I don't know why he's not with Microsoft anymore. They probably hate him his guts now because he actually brung video games, and Microsoft is getting away from giving people video games for some strange and odd reason. That really pisses me off. That really grinds my gears. Kotaku came out with an article. PS5 owners don't play Sony first-party games. Oh, it's real now. Oh, it's real now. When I said it, it was trolling. When I said it, I was clickbaiting. When I said it was, oh, you're just a hater. Now the gaming media is finally coming out and saying, hey, PS5 owners don't play Sony first-party games. But that's not technically, I know it's coming from Kotaku, but it's not. Trolling is technically a fact. The numbers have came out. Nobody is buying first-party PlayStation games. What are you talking about? Horizon Forbidden West is at the top of the sales charts. Well, they're bundling Horizon Forbidden West with the PlayStation right now. And you got to understand that is a huge loss for PlayStation 5 and for Horizon Forbidden West, because these people have put in all this resources and money into Horizon Forbidden West. And yes, they're going to say we did this million and we did that million and we did this million because of the bundles. But at the end of the day, how much money did they make from Horizon Forbidden West? And that is a giant goose egg. They gave it away for free. They're giving away free copies and then counting that as a sale. And then they can run the social media and say, look at this and look at that. And oh my God, this is so great. And Benji Sales is going to come out and say, oh my God, this is so phenomenal. Oh man, this is outstanding. I can't believe this. But at the end of the day, we all know the truth. At the end of the day, we all know the truth. They haven't made a dime. They're losing money. All of those resources, all those people that they hired. And I can't make not one dime with this game. They were too focused on pushing political agendas. With Horizon Forbidden West, the first trailer that they showed us, they wanted to let us know that Aloy is not going to be a typical girl. She's not going to be your typical gaming girl. We don't have to be attractive for you. We don't have to do that. We don't have to be your eye candy. Remember? We're not here to be your eye candy, right? So they made her face all swollen. It was a joke. Now there were some African American brothers and there was a few Caribbean brothers that thought that was beautiful. Oh my God! Wow. Some of the biggest simps on the planet are Caribbeans and African Americans. Man, they would look at a fat Caucasian girl and, oh my God! Wow. Meanwhile, over there on Nintendo, they're showing us the Xenoblade Chronicles trailer for the first time. They're showing us the Zelda Breath of the Wilds and no agendas. Zelda's falling from the sky. You know? The Xenoblade Chronicles trailer, oh my God, people are doing, as soon as the Xenoblade Chronicles trailer was over, they were already doing breakdown videos. Okay, that's the Nia tribe. That's the Xenoblade Chronicles one over there. They're joining forces and colliding the universes together. We started breaking down the gameplay aspect, the story aspects. Okay, if you look right here, we didn't do that with Horizon Forbidden West. We did not. We were more irritated than anything. Even diehard PlayStation fans didn't do that. PS5 owners don't play Sony first-party exclusives. It's real now, huh? It's real now. Now that they said it, it's real. Don't look at my notes. Don't look at my notes. Xbox Phil Spencer has said his most anticipated game of God of War Ragnarok, the PlayStation exclusive, set to release in November, the same day as Starfield. Sony has refused to be drawn on whether current economic pressures could lead the company into increasing the price of the PlayStation 5. Oh my God. Guys, we're back in, what was it, 2003? 2000? When did it? No, that's not 2003. We're back on the PlayStation 3 era all over again. They're talking about increasing the price to the PlayStation 5, the weakest console on the market. Excuse me, the weakest mini PC on the market. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I said that. Guys, correct me when I say console because these aren't consoles. These are mini PCs. You know that. You know that. Stop acting like you're a console. Man, I love gaming. You're not gaming. I'm talking about increasing the price. They've increased the prices of video games. They've increased the prices of the console. This is getting out of hand. This is crazy. Gamers are playing their PS5s and PS4s less than they were a year ago. Gamers are playing their PS5s and PS4s less than they were a year ago. And people weren't playing their consoles, PS5s and PS4s a year ago either. God. It's less than that. I wonder why nobody's playing. According to the comment section, oh no, it's great. Oh, these games are phenomenal. This game is phenomenal. Oh my God, PlayStation is beating Xbox because of this and that and that. So you're trolling. You don't know what you're talking about. How could you say that, man? You trolling, man. If they're not playing their consoles, what the hell are they doing? Sony, listen to me. If you're not going to focus on creating the PlayStation experience, you should focus on making a console that doesn't have games and you can get access to all your social media apps. Twitter, Grindr, all that. Oh, here we go. Speaking of political agendas and not creating games, GTA 6 won't feature the series' first female protagonist. The original GTA had 4 playable lead women. We're going to be creating the first female lead character, man. Look how great we are, man. We're creating an environment where the culture is changing. We're making it more comfortable for women and women's rights and women and women and women. And they were more pro-women back in the day. And they didn't have to make an announcement about it either. These corporations are more racist, sexist than we are. They're so racist and sexist that they don't even understand that they've already did it already. But it looks good on the highlights. Oh my God, look at this. Look at we're creating the first female protagonist. Look at this, guys. And we're giving you Latina. We're giving you Latina representation. We're giving you Latina. We're representing the Latinas. Latino criminal. These people are more racist and sexist than we are. They are creating a Latino Hispanic woman as a criminal. And right now, currently in America, crime is run rampant in all these liberal states because of the A studio of Witcher 3 developers are making an online action game set in feudal Japan. I'm looking forward to this. Don't get it twisted. But Japan is the hot spot. Oh, okay. Japan is where it's at, huh? Oh, Assassin's Creed franchise might finally head to fan-requested location of Japan. Oh, Japan is popping. Japan is popping. Japan is popping. Japan. Oh boy, who was the first? Who was the first? Who was the first? Before you guys get excited, who was the first? Sony is increasing productions of the PlayStation 5 to sell more units during the holiday seasons. Impossible. You need games. You need to increase the production of games, not consoles. Everybody who wanted to buy a PlayStation has already have one. Now, due to the word of mouth, it's not big enough. Nobody cares. That's the reason why the Xbox is outselling the PlayStation. Not because there are limited consoles on the market. They all have limited consoles on the market, including the Nintendo Switch. The people who wanted to buy them already have them. Nobody wants your console. The people who have them don't even want them because the statistics show that nobody's playing them. Increase as many consoles as you want. The people who wanted them have them already. Your goal is to entice the people who never thought about buying the console. And The Last of Us Part 1 ain't gonna do it. God of War Ragnarok DLC, copy and paste, ain't gonna do it. But the PlayStation, that's the JRPG home, isn't it? Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Mighty Keith, what a ignorant person. Why does PlayStation make games that don't sell? If I said this, Phil Spencer would try to find ways to get me blocked on YouTube. You know what I mean? This is an article back in 2013, but still, when they say it, it's real, right? GTA 5, a female protagonist won't actually be the first in this series. Yes, because they're more racist and sexist than we are. Sony announces better PlayStation 5 visuals. Sony announces better PlayStation 5 visuals, folders, and other new features. Yippee! Guys, what would you rather have? Xenoblade Chronicles and IGN saying how disgusting the graphics are. Oh my God, I had to get used to the graphics because it was so bad. Oh my God, the graphics are so bad on Xenoblade Chronicles. For those of us who are playing Xenoblade Chronicles, oh my God, it's such an R-sore. Oh my God, could you imagine if this game was on the PlayStation 5? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Would you rather have this disgusting, nasty crap of a game like Xenoblade Chronicles when it pertains to graphics and visuals, or would you rather have improved visuals and no games, or excuse me, games you don't want? You decide. Report GTA 6 will report series first playable woman will be more culturally sensitive. You made the woman a Hispanic criminal. They're so focused on pushing the agendas. I am telling you right now, get away from the Western gaming. Get away from Western gaming. Get away from Western gaming. I know you guys are going to be hyped for the next GTA 6 trailer because you're not gamers, because GTA is not a video game. It is a simulation watch free guy. It's not a video game. We got to keep it real. It's not a video game. It's The Sims. It's all it is. No. Just because it's the only game you play, quote unquote game you play, doesn't make you a gamer, and it doesn't mean that it's a game. You're an idiot. Remember that at the end of the day, you're the idiot. They make these games for idiots like you. If you bought it, it's not a game. Remember that. If you bought it, it's not a game because you're an idiot. Remember that. Activision and Blizzard workers walk out over lack of row support. Oh, Bobby Kotick, I have started to believe everything I said is true. It was nothing more than a simple nothing burger over there. Now they are literally walking off of the job because they're not allowed to do heinous crimes to their body and the child that's coming from their body. Nothing more than a simple nothing burger that you as pawns played in when you first saw that Activision Blizzard was just these terrible people over there that Microsoft concocted so that they can buy them. Oh, you guys were the first to run out and say how terrible it was. Keep it real. You still think they're terrible now? And look at this. They're walking off of the job because they can't commit heinous crimes. PlayStation is looking to take action as PS5, PS4 users' gameplay time is down a huge 15% year over year. Where's my siren? Where's my siren? The siren will be back next episode. The same people that think PlayStation is awesome and thinks that Captain America, the Black Captain America, is going to be fire. You're an idiot. Never forget that. Why is it down? And to be honest, I'm not even mad at what's this man anymore? What's this man's name? I'm not even mad at this guy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I don't think all the blame should be put on him. He should have never got the position to be the lead guy. He just ain't it. But I can't put all the blame on him because I don't know who's been running the PlayStation behind the scenes all these years. I don't know. But it's been a downward spiral with PlayStation for a very long time. And I'm talking about back in the PlayStation 2 era. If you like the PlayStation 2, it's trash. If you like the PlayStation 2, it's trash. If you think it's the best console of all time, it's trash. If you like it, it's trash. Deal with it. They're running this scam on Twitter now. This running meme of 5 copies of this is cheaper than Nintendo Switch Online expansion plus, but they never did this with the Xbox Live. They probably did with Xbox Live, but they never did it with PlayStation Plus. And PlayStation Plus offers you absolutely nothing. And meanwhile, these same games that are being put on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion plus, everybody's stealing them. Letting you know that there's value there. So yes, now they got this running gag of, oh, it's so expensive because I can buy these many copies of 12 to 20-year-old movies. But they never did this with the PlayStation Plus, and it offers you nothing. They don't even have online games. And they lost their number one online game in God of War. Excuse me, Call of Duty. I don't know. They're all the same names. New regulatory docs have shown Sony believes Xbox owning Call of Duty could influence users' console choices. It's over for my dear friend. It's over for my dear friend. You had a good run, man. You and your fans, you had a good run. But it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, those are all my notes. Welcome to the revival, episode 1 of the Xtendo podcast. We're back in full function, full swing. I'm late for work, but guess what? I'm willing to do the real work here than be late for a corporation. Jet lag for the donation. Zobi, thoughts on guys pirating Switch games on the PC? I've already talked about it tremendously. I think it's the disgusting act, and not only that, I couldn't believe that the gaming media was pushing that as well, or should I say Sony, because the two websites that are owned by Sony, Kotaku, and PC Online, PC Elite, I don't know. They were the two sites that Bobby Kotick wanted to invest in so that he can get positive press within the media. But I don't like the stealing of Switch games. I knew that was going to lead to that, because they were talking about preserving. The reason we need to steal these games because we're preserving Nintendo's past, and Nintendo won't do anything about it, and da-da-da-da. But I knew it was going to lead to pirating brand new games, Thanks for the donation, brother. Steamies are desperate to subvert Nintendo out of being platform holders that really wants to see the last Japanese platform go third party and release their games on Steam. Yeah. Sony is bundling pre-made Twitter accounts with PS5 so Sony fans can play Twitter and argue. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Other people who made the original GTA and founded Rockstar have left the company. Oh, is that what's going on? I'm not too up to date. Even still, the original people didn't make games anyway, so who cares if they were there or not? And who the hell is still playing Grand Theft Auto in the modern day? That's ridiculous. It's not a game. Go watch Free Guy. It's a simulation. It's like it's The Sims for men. Women like The Sims, and including me. But it's The Sims for men, or for males. Excuse me, for males. It's not a game. If you're playing it, it's not a game. You guys haven't played a game in over 20 years. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. It's early streaming. You guys are here for the nonsense. Yeah, Xtendo is back. It's not going to be on Sundays anymore because my schedule, as of this current moment, is a little bit too hectic. But it's back. It's back. So look for it popping up. I don't have a set schedule or time or day, but it's going to be once a week. Maybe we'll try to do it every Monday mornings. I would like to do it at night, but at least it'll be in your, if you got your notifications on, it'll be here when you come in. I won't put it on private. I was going to make it membership based, but we're going to keep it free for everybody because people tend to have fun. All right, guys, enjoy your day. I know PlayStation isn't, and especially PlayStation fans aren't enjoying it either. And Xbox fans, keep tweeting.